Hi, this is Amanda Elo'esh, and I'm here with your weekly heads up inspiration for falling in love with your life. And as we're moving into Halloween and dressing up in gory costumes and watching scary movies, I was just reminded of something that came to me a while back. That I thought would be a good idea to share with you today, and that is paying attention to what you're feeding your soul and your mind, for that matter. And I realized, I don't know about you, but I'm a scary movie fan. I love all the Alfred Hitchcock's movies, and like The Shining, and all those classic thrillers. And I've noticed as I've gone a little bit deeper into being more of a priestess and paying attention to the subtle energies of my mind, my heart, my emotions, my energy body, my physical body, I've noticed that even though there's part of me that really loves those scary movies, afterwards I feel really heavy. And I feel a lot of darkness, and those images, some of them will haunt me over and over and over again. And we know that violent imagery causes a lot of shifts in our psychology and our physiology and our chemistry that are actually can be very harmful to us over time. And my suspicion is that just like the food that we feed ourselves, if we're not generally making sure that we're giving ourselves a really healthy, balanced, helpful diet of food, we're not going to be healthy. And same for the soul, same for the mind. If we're not really paying attention to what we're giving ourselves, giving our mind to wrap around, then we can really compromise our life. One of my teachers, Martin Prechtel, he's amazing, and one of his suggestions, it seemed like a small one, but it's actually made a huge impact on me. He suggested reading international fairy tales at night before you go to bed, and I've loved it. It's changed my everything. I've felt more inspired, more creative. My dream time has been more enjoyable, more mythical, more magical. I feel like there's a lot more magic happening in my life in general, or I feel just a general sense of mystery and magic unfolding because of that small shift. And it's not that I don't allow myself to watch scary movies from time to time, but I really try to, like junk food. I don't eat junk food, typical junk food, but sugar is a particular weakness of mine in the form of chocolate and raw cakes and pies. And even though they're healthy, too much of them is just makes me sick. And the same thing with harmful media. So giving ourselves just a little dose of that indulgent imagery and media, and then really making sure to fill it in with things that are nourishing, enriching. I love TED Talks. I like listening to music that it helps me to feel relaxed and open and creative and energized. I like to watch movies and listen to podcasts that expand my understanding of the world and compassion for my fellow human beings. And so I don't totally deny myself. I allow myself to enjoy, but I definitely don't go to bed at night after being exposed to something very upsetting, especially if there's imagery involved or I see something that's playing in my head that's negative. I really make sure that before I go to sleep at night, and then throughout the day, if for some reason I'm being exposed to images or stories or words or music that feels very harsh and jarring to my sensitivities, my sensory input, I make sure to feed myself something really nourishing and soothing and helpful. So I hope that was helpful for you and inspiring for you as we're going into the scary movie season. Make sure that you give yourself opportunities to laugh and opportunities to be inspired and in awe as well. There are plenty of fun Halloween movies out there, like The Nightmare Before Christmas is one that are really they're more fun. And I encourage you to don't deny yourself, but give yourself something really, really good to fill up that diet so that you're not giving yourself junk food for the soul and the mind. All right, well, that's it for this week's inspiration. I hope it was helpful. Feel free to share your experience about, violence and other intense media and music. How does it affect your life? How does it affect your world? Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you're not on my website, amandaeloesh.com, get there and check it out. There's lots of goodies there for you, lots of free stuff. And if you like this video and you like what you see, then make sure to subscribe, because then you'll get my weekly updates delivered directly to your inbox, free of charge, and you'll get other offers and invitations and insights that you won't get anywhere else outside those newsletters. So enjoy, pass it on, and until next week, may the magic be with you.